rompemos.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to episode 8 of the Chicago White Sox franchise mode here in MLB 18 The Show. Welcome to spring training. The good news is we have 4 spots open for the 40-man roster, so what we're going to do is Mr. Alec Hansen, get on up here. Mikey Kopech, get on up here. Since I only have 2 more spots, and I have an idea as to what I want to do, I should be good with the amount of people I have on here. So, Jeanmar Gomez, go on waivers to make room for Mr. Sparky Chubarky. Mr. Steve Loves Martian. Totally forgot to move. Sparky Chubarky up to the MLB. Sorry, buddy. There's 39, and you know what? I think I have an idea as to who I want to be. Who I want the last guy to be. Hey, Lebo. Yeah? What are you doing? Nothing. You want to come up to 40-man roster? It's your boy. Well, duh. Alright, you're good. MLB for Shaboy Levo. And Mr. Shaboy, Mr. Levo. Mr. Levo will be the starting closer for now. Next, I will move Sparky there. And I have Hansen and Kopech. You know what? My God. I love the, how the morale system actually affects the players overall. When I originally like did a couple things off recording and moved Garrett Richards into the starting spot, he was actually an 81 because I guess he was on the bench or whatever. So yeah. So he just jumped to an 86. That's awesome. And just to give these two playing time, Hansen and Kopech, you'll be at least in the starting. Okay, center field. Let's try out for now Steve. And left field. Where you at, Altair? Aaron Altair, at least. Oh God, this sucks trying to remember where everything is. There he is. That would be center field. Very good. There goes you. Oh God, we're missing 3 people here. Okay, so we're missing the Moose. We are missing Steve Love Martian, and we are missing, if I'm not mistaken, Altair. Okay. The Moose, the Steve, and Aaron. Okay, so that is our 40-man and preliminary lineups. Even though everybody will get a shot and all that stuff. Yay. It's just a basic. I'm going to simulate all spring training, see how we do, and I'll be right back. Alrighty, spring training has come to an end. We finish 5th in the Cactus League, so that's not too bad, I guess. I mean, granted, it doesn't really matter or anything like that. I mean, we did finish, even though it's all like in jumbled up order, we finished 2nd in the quote-unquote AL Central for spring training, so yay. Now, let's just see how most people did. Now, the people that are relief pitchers won't have anything whatsoever. First off, let's check up your boy Levo. He 8 2/3 innings pitched, 11 Ks, 3.12 ERA. I think I will definitely make Shaboy Levo AAA to start. Sorry, Shaboy. It's alright. I know I'm not that good yet, but, 99 potential. Yeah, I know, buddy. And our first game is at Oakland. Our first home game isn't until the 5th against Detroit, and that is the game I will show you guys. I don't know what I'm actually physically going to show, but, yeah, I'll simulate up till then, and I'll be right back. Alright, and we are back. Honestly, to start the season, we didn't do that hot. A 13-1 loss. Yeah, that wasn't very, very, very good for Garrett Richards. A 3-1 loss wasn't too bad. We blew it in the 9th. I'm assuming that was a Cole Calhoun walk-off home run. Yay! But in the third game, we beat the beautiful. If you guys think my porn stash is beautiful, look up Daniel Mengen. If I'm able to, if I know how to edit correctly, I will get a photo of his face right now on screen. If not, look up his mustache. Think, if you guys know Raleigh Fingers, think his kind of mustache. Or I could just, you know what? Forget everything I just said. Daniel Mengen is actually hurt. Let's edit the player because I think y'all need to see his glorious stash. That is his mustache. I actually read up a little bit about him. He actually does that for charity, which is actually pretty cool. But we won 15-3. We kind of knocked him around, and if I'm not mistaken, he got injured. So yeah. Yeah, he went 1 2/3 innings, six runs, 6 hits, and then the guy that went 4 1/3 inning, 8 runs, 11 hits. And then facing Houston, we beat him 4-1, we beat him 6-5, and we beat him 5-3. So Garrett Richards is actually not painting out well, but we can simulate the other 2 games. Barons lost and the Knights won 5-0. Good job, Mikey Kopech. Alrighty. Play game. And then what's pretty cool is you get all these options. Like you can do like a retro mode. Sounds like old school gameplay, but since this is actually a physical franchise mode, let's do the full game. You know what? What is there? And it's pretty cool. Like if you wanted to set the individual hat like to their normal road, or if you wanted like to their 1918 road jerseys, or batting practice road for that matter, pants, you could basically create an entire uniform, which is pretty cool. Alrighty, the Tigers do not have anything cool, so just stick with our normal road jerseys. That's our normal home jersey. That's our alternate jerseys. That's alternate number 2 jerseys. The red hat is what I absolutely love about the White Sox. That's why in the where you can use the code WORK92 at either Fagrits 15% off, Into the AM 10% off, or cinchgaming.com 5% off. In that screen, the red and black is actually kind of where that comes from, and I found it to be a pretty cool background, so that's why I'm using it. The good old Black Sox days when they were called like cheating or whatever. Forget the entire story about that. Our road, our candy blue jerseys, the actual jerseys that most people know, and then the batting practice road jerseys are actually kind of cool. Okay, so let's just create a different, oh cool, they actually have like the Stars and Stripes cap. That's awesome. Let's go with the alternate 1 jerseys, the alternate 2 jerseys, and the... Ooh, I actually like that uniform. Alternate 1. Alternate 1. There we go! And we'll be playing a guaranteed rate field, and I will be right back when it is first pitch. Or not. It is going to be Mr. Drew Smyly taking the mound. So far, 7 innings pitched, 1.29 ERA. Let's see if we can keep up his beautiful thing. And, you already know our lineup. Actually, you know what? I'm going to switch a couple things up. Omar Navarro seems a little bit tired, so I'm going to get him off. Let's go... Who do I want to make? No, let's get Matty Davidson and then put Moustakas as the starting DH. So that's the only change we're making, and I will see you guys in a couple seconds when we load in. Welcome to the Chicago White Sox opening day at Guaranteed Rate Field against the Detroit Tigers of all people. Now, I think what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to show the first at-bat for each team and show the last out no matter what. And honestly, I don't have any headphones plugged in for the PlayStation, so Matt Vasgersian is probably talking about the opening day. Our last year's rank, we weren't that hot. The best we had was home runs allowed. We were only 8th in the American League. I really like that hat, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not really a hat guy, but I kind of want to snag that hat up. It'll be Drew Smyly versus the other dude who I don't remember. All the opening day festivities of Mike Moustakas running down the line. Introducing everybody. The playing of the national anthem. And some people are triggered right now because people are sitting down, but it's a baseball game. It's a video game, so... Alright, and the little playing of the national anthem. And ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Guaranteed Rate Field for the first Chicago White Sox home game of the season. It is going to be the Detroit Tigers versus the Chicago White Sox. Go Sox, yeah. And the Chicago White Sox are taking the field right now. Let me know your score prediction right now. What do you think it's going to be in the chat? Pause the video, like the video, subscribe if you're new. And welcome back. Tail of the tape of the pitchers. Shelby Miller versus Drew Smyly. Pretty much about the same except for the weight difference. There's the Tigers manager. I really don't know who he is, so... Starting lineup for the Tigers: Victor Reyes, Jose Iglesias, Miguel Cabrera, Castellanos, Matuk, James McCann, Chase Headley, Corey Spendenberg, and Daz Cameron. Last year they are highlighting Miguel Cabrera, and he had 30 home runs last year. Drew Smyly, 1 start, 0-0, 1.29 ERA, 7 innings pitched, 4 hits, .57 whip, no walks, and 12 strikeouts, which is actually really, really, really impressive. So I'm just going to do the warm-up pitches. I will be right back. Or not. Here's the defensive lineup. As you can already guess, Davidson third, Anderson short, Yohan second, Jose first, Wellington catcher, Altair, Taylor, and Garcia are the outfielders. And the first hitter for the Detroit Tigers is going to be Victor Reyes, who last year had a .266 average. Now let's see how Drew Smyly does it. Okay, he's already got a curveball, which I like. So the first home pitch is a strike for Drew Smyly. A nice, what kind of looked like a hanging curve. Like, I really haven't gotten used to his, or anybody's, pitching motions just yet. I will throughout the season. I don't know how that's inside. Our manager is livid already, and it's only the second pitch of the game. Lovely. So this umpire is not going to be one of the more friendly ones. Perfect timing and not too bad. 1-2. The first batter will go down on strikes. And we will be right back for our, so I'm going to play this half inning. And what a beautiful four-seamer. He swung way too early at that. So I will play the rest of the first half of the inning. If anything major happens, I will show you. But we will be back for our first at-bat of the bottom of the first. It's pretty cool. In Miguel Cabrera's at-bat, countdown to 500. I don't know if you saw that real quick while I was talking, but he's currently at 493 home runs. Let's hope we don't get him closer. And we are out of the first inning without any harm done. No runs, no hits, no errors, none left. We go to the bottom of the first. Detroit has nothing on the board, and Chicago's coming to bat. And here we check out the lineup for the Chicago White Sox. Yoan Moncada, Garcia, Abreu, Moustakas, Castillo, Anderson, Altair, Taylor, Davidson. Chicago last season, 259 average, actually put us around the middle of the MLB in 17th. Shelby Miller, 1 start, 1-0, 2.57 ERA in 7 innings pitched, 7 hits, 1.29 whip, 2 walks and 7 strikeouts. I will figure out what his pitches are right after we see the defensive lineup for the Detroit Tigers. You already saw their starting lineup, so there's the third and the second. Their defensive lineup: outfield, Matuk, Cameron Reyes. Infield, Headley, Iglesias, Spandenberg, Cabrera. Catchers, James McCann, and obviously the starting pitcher, Shelby Miller. What a beautiful day for baseball here in Chicago. I totally forget whether they are the north or south side. Let me know on that. Yoan Moncada steps up to plate. Last year at a 290 average. Let's hope we can get a better. Let's hope we can get more higher average for him. Shelby Miller throws a 4-seam, a 2-seam, a 12-6, a cutter, and a changeup. Oh boy, this is gonna be fun. Let's just take the first pitch. Oh, Jesus Christ, that was a nice 12-6 curveball. It's pretty cool with the little ticker on the bottom. You get updates from around the league. Hey, Toronto's playing Boston. Go Red Sox. Next pitch. Oh, he hummed that. That was another beautiful pitch. Oh, God. As you can tell from my road to the show, when it comes to hitting, I'm not that well, but I do know when to lay off just like that pitch right there. It's our thumbnail athlete right here, Yoan Moncada. And grounder. Easy little play to shortstop. And if anything happens, I will be right back. And our second hitter, Asbel Garcia, enters play with a 12-game hitting streak dating back to the end of last season. Let's see if we can keep it going today. And the end of the first inning does absolutely nothing. So I think what I'm going to do, if there's anything random, like if anybody hits a home run or anything like that, I will let you guys know. But I will let you know the score of the game after each inning. And it's the end of the first, so nothing. Ladies and gentlemen, our first hit of the ball game comes in the second inning by our brand new star signing, Mike Moustakas. That leadoff single by Moustakas didn't lead to anything. It just literally led to a double play. And at the end of the second, it is still nothing. And we had a 2-out double, but that actually turned to moot for a ground out. So at the end of 3, it is still nothing. And with that, Mike Moustakas round out. At the end of the 4th, still nothing, but Detroit actually has a hit thanks to Miguel Cabrera. So, see at the end of the 5th or earlier. Ladies and gentlemen, after a pickoff at the end of the 5th, we are still tied. Nothing. Drew Smyly only has allowed 1 hit so far. Thank God, because I hate his stretch. We'll be back. This pitcher is amazing at pickoffs because he just picked off another guy. At the end of the 6th, it's still nothing. And after getting 2 runners on, 1 by a hit and 1 by a hit by pitch, we can do absolutely nothing with it. Going into the 8th inning, we are still tied at absolutely 0-0. And ladies and gentlemen, we both did absolutely nothing in the 8th inning. So at the end of the 8th inning, it is still nothing. And I'm still showing you guys this because at 99 pitches, Drew Smyly is coming out of the ball game. his final line score will be, if I can figure out where his stats, there we go. Total of 99 pitches, 77% were strikes. Where's the actual physical bot score? Hello? Bot score, there we go. That's an extremely annoying thing. Drew Smyly, all the way on the bottom, will leave the game 3 hits, 9 strikeouts, no walks, no earned runs or runs in 8 innings of pitched. Do we want to give it to Joe Kelly or... You know, let's give it to Joe Kelly. He enters the game 1 inning pitched, 1 game, 1-0 record. So let's hopefully make it 2-0 and then walk off in the 9th. 2 strikeouts, and yeah, everything else, I'll see for anything special that happens. There's his actual physical stat line. 8 innings pitched, 3 hits, no runs, no walks, 9 Ks, and 99 pitches. What a oh my god. I cannot speak. What a beautiful outing by Drew Smyly. They have a new pitcher as well, Mr. John Lackey. In his 2 games, he's 1-0. So let's hope we can get something magic here in the bottom of the 9th. And you know what? Bottom of the 9th, let's show the entire bottom of the 9th. First up, Yoan Moncada. Broken bat single! And we started off beautifully. We start the 9th inning off beautifully with a broken bat blooper. And I honestly don't know how the third baseman didn't get that. Asvel Garcia is actually on his 12-game hitting streak. Is in danger right now, so Lackey also throws a 4-seam cutter, 2-seam, and curveball. I was trying to do a bunt and run. I'll do that for pitch number 2. Ooh, good. Oh, good. Get back, get back, get back. Now, do I risk it? I should have risked it. And there's 2 outs in the bottom of the 9th. Shelby Miller didn't do too bad. 8 innings pitched, 7 hits. Jose Abreu, let's see if he can get anything done. Nope. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got extra baseball. Top of the 10th coming your way. We'll be right back. Ladies and gentlemen, as I would normally do in the bottom of any major inning, after a scary top of the 10th, leadoff double, after a guy kind of, you know, misplayed the ball somehow, I don't know how. Sacrifice bunt and another, actually, yeah, the sacrifice bunt. The sacrifice bunt, I want to show you guys this. 10th inning. Reached the first on a fielder's choice. Was this it? Yes, the sacrifice bunt. So I figured I'd throw a fastball high. I figured I'd throw a fastball high to get the ball moving quick. Davidson was ready for it. And look at this lobbing throw. He's on the bag before the ball is even in the glove. If he would have threw that normally, that would have prevented any of that. So, bottom of the 10th, Mikey Moustakas is our first hope. John Lackey still in the game. And speaking of in the game, if we have to go to the 11th, I'm going to put Manaea in there. Let's just hope we don't have to go to the 11th. Oh, Jesus, I was not expecting that cutter to be 80 miles an hour. I was expecting it to be at least 88. Moustakas, and I wish the ball would have dropped. Come on, Wellington, 1 for 2. Let's make it 2 for 3. Oh my god, the cutter's killing me right now. As you can see, people do not want to leave in the 10th inning or later. Thankfully it's a day game, or else it'd probably be like 12 o'clock at night. And he just literally just popped that up. So 2 outs here in the bottom of the 10th. Timmy Anderson, you're the next hope, buddy. It looks like we're probably going to have to go to the 11th, so... Foul ball early because that was a cutter, and Lackey knows that I can't hit his cutter right now. But I can at least lay off of it when it's 83 miles an hour and close to the body. And popped out to center field. So we go into the 11th inning, still tied at absolutely nothing. Alrighty, heading into the bottom of the 11th inning, Juan Minaya didn't do so hot, so I had to put Zedeno in, and we are down 3-0 heading into the bottom of the 11th. So, hey Levo, if you're watching down in Double or Triple A, whichever one I sent you to, you might want to keep an eye out for the phone call, because if that's the case with Minaya, Levo may be getting a call to the majors sooner than expected. Our first batter in the bottom of the 11th inning, Aaron Altair. And we have to face a guy called Shane Green, who throws a 2-seam slider, 4-seam cutter, and curveball. Be patient, Aaron. Be patient. I could do nothing with that. Probably just pop it up. 0-1 count. Bottom of the 11th. Yes! Lead off single. That is exactly what we needed. Also, during that entire route of the top of the 11th inning, they did another sacrifice bunt. Matty Davidson played it perfectly. Another lob over to first base instead of throwing it, like, hard. Up next, Chris Taylor. Come on, buddy. Stay out of the double play. Stay out of the double play. And that will stay out of the double play with a line out to center, I guess. Oh, come on, man. Matty Davidson. You know what? No. We're going to pinch hit Nicky Delmonico for him. Because Nicky can also play third base, so... Plus, he's a lefty. Oh my god! How is that a caught stealing? Oh! Well... That puts a damper on our parade. And fly ball to left field is a foul ball, thank God. I thought that was going to curve back for a home run, but I guess not. So 0-2, bottom of the 11th. And he hit him! How dare you? Shane Green, how dare you hit a guy? That's the second guy that's been hit. Wellington Castillo, yeah, wow. Wellington Castillo was the first. So, if you got your rally cap on, keep it on, because Yohan Moncada's still here. We've still got a rally going. Ball one, not too bad. Let's keep this going. One-0 pitch. Base hit! Okay, time runs on. Time runs on. This is a good thing. This is a good thing. When it rains, it pours. Let's check that trophy. Obtain 10 or more hits in a single game. That was a beautiful line. That was a beautiful ground ball. Up next, to keep his hitting streak alive, Asvel Garcia. Oh, that was a great pitch to unload on, but he just was over top of it and just a little bit late. Come on, Asvel. Base hit, 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 base! Infield hit! Bases loaded, bottom of the 11th inning! And he keeps his hitting streak alive to 13 games. Also, it's pretty cool we have a guy named Boston as our first base coach. Oh, if he had any slower speed, that wouldn't have worked. Now, Jose Abreu can be a hero. Or at least make this a respectable game and not a shutout. Oh, it hit off the pitcher, but Jose doesn't have the speed. Oh, and that's the end of the ball game. The Detroit Tigers win 3-0. Ah, that is the most unlucky, unfortunate play of the game to end the game. So, your winning pitcher was John Lackey. Your losing pitcher was Juan Minaya, who went 1/3 of an inning, allowed 3 hits, 3 earned runs, and 1 strikeout. And that will do it for this game and this episode. Unfortunately, we couldn't get the win on our opening day. So, what we're gonna do right now is do... Hey, Levo. Ladies and gentlemen, your boy Levo is in the major leagues. Right now he's going to be the setup man. Let's hope maybe in the next episode when we play another game, maybe we'll come back for... what would be a good game to come back for? I'm trying to get a home game. Maybe we'll play like the Minnesota Twins game on either... Yeah, let's play the Minnesota Twins game on Memorial Day. Or if you want to see another game before that, just let me know. And that will do it for this end of the episode. If you guys enjoyed it, leave a like button, subscribe if you're new, and hope you guys have a great day. See yous.
Everything changes.